Kate, that was pretty easy, wasn't it, in the end?
Yeah, nice win. Just jogged it really. Had a good draw and got a good run, but he was doing it easy. But I thought we were running, and we were running. But he done it really well, and I was pretty happy when I picked up the drive and we were able to make use of the draw, and everything turned out just as we wanted.
There was a lot of speed on early. Kima was quite happy to roll along, had most of the main dangers out wide, doing a bit of work, but you were actually just getting that little bit softer trip, weren't you? Getting a nice little cart along.
Yeah, he was. I really had to chase him up to hold Kima's back, actually. I was a little bit worried for a while there, but after that he was just in behind him jogging, and he just, put his head on her helmet and just jogged it the whole way, and, dashed the line terrific.
Your trotters are low flying, Andy, and yourself. You've got all your team going terrific.
Yeah, I actually felt like I could have went another lap. I was so impressed with it. But last start at Maryborough, it was terrific. And it's just stepped up. Like last start, I was like, this horse is even better than what I thought it would be. And it just keeps getting better. Pulling pretty hard, like a little bit keener than I'd like. But it just felt like then it just could have went another lap.
This gelding, he came from South Australia, I think, as a late 2-year-old. He took part in the Derby as well for us, but it wasn't a lot of success there. But he just seems to be getting better as he gets older.
Yeah, he does. Sky Valley, we've had a lot of luck with those, as you know, with Tornado Valley. And I really like, they're nice trotters, and they just, he's pretty good to work with, and we're really lucky to get him off the owner, Ian Shepherd. He's a lovely bloke, and I'm really grateful that we just got this horse to train. And but he's just having a great time with him, and so are we.
And this one is just in rare form, isn't she?
Yeah, definitely. Once you get a mare in form and at their peak and they're sort of in the zone, it's hard to beat them. And even though she's been going through her classes and really had to earn it tonight, she was good.
The last couple of wins here, though, she's earned it. One of our mares has been chasing her home and been running quite good sectionals over the short trip, and she's been quite adaptable. I don't think she's put a foot wrong.
No, definitely. She's sort of been in front on a couple of occasions, where tonight she had to sort of sit parked. Last start, Glendrover, and she bowled along and ran good times and sort of led, but she still had to earn it with times-wise. But tonight she was sort of under pressure a fair way from home, and she just kept coming.
Around the turn, I was going to say that Chizzy looked like he nearly had you cold. He looked to be travelling that little bit better, but in 2 strides up the straight, you sort of put Chizzy away.
Yeah, that's it. Sort of thought I was under the pump a little bit around the corner, and she'd probably never been left exposed for that long, and not while I'd been driving her anyway. And we're going to sort of find out where she was at. And for the first 20, when she straightened up, she levelled straight up to Chizzy, and she just fought it right out.
About the 500 metre mark, Dan called trying to break the hearts of the oppositions, and you completely did that. He just kept striding, didn't he?
Yeah, look, he is a high-speed, one-speed sort of horse, and I think that when you know they can run about 154 and you think your opposition can run 155 and a half or 156, you make them earn it. So
you certainly did that. You drove him very confident. Just standing there behind him, he's quite a tall, not an overly big framed horse, but he's quite a tall horse. A bit of improvement. He's only a young horse, and you've had 2 starts for you now for two comprehensive wins.
Yeah, I think there's a fair bit of improvement. I think he will end up with about a 152 mile rate, because he's at least 2 seconds away from his peak. And if he can do that, he'll win quite a few of those sort of races.
Very, very tough win, Zachy. Sam Domino?
Yeah, he's a funny sort of horse. When he puts it all together, he's pretty smart, but probably just lacks a little bit of high speed. So we thought we'd make it a staying test tonight, and we did that, and he was just too good.
One pace horses, or I shouldn't say one pace, because he ran 2:27 quarters, but horses that just seem to be a little bit susceptible, I suppose, to horses that can sit on them and sprint. They are hard horses to drive, especially coming back from a preparation where we went through his classes, and then now you're on that class, and you've got to be able to race horses that can all race that way, can't they?
Yeah, exactly right. And it's hard to drive them like that in this class, because there's plenty of horses that can sit on you and get home in 26 and go straight past you. So it makes it a bit difficult, but I say it time and time again, Paul and Curry do such a good job with their team, and so patient. This one's been a little bit of an enigma this time in, but they've been persistent and kept keeping on with him, and I think they're going to have a lot of fun with him now.
Very fast finish up the inside.
Yeah, it was. It surprised me. You know, 4 back the fence turning in. You don't think you got much hope, but when I got in there, he started the sprint. I thought, oh, I might get a place, but yeah, he really finished off well the last 100.
I had to watch a replay. I was too busy watching Josh out wide. I thought, oh, well, Lils is going to win this one, but he did win it, but you came up and spoiled the party.
Yeah, it was, you know, he might be starting to find his best. He won well at Horsham at the Cup last time, so maybe he likes that winning feeling now. He sort of was a bit of a non-winner there for a while.
Welcome back. Long time no see.
Oh, yeah, that was a good win. She always in control once she found the front, but she has been racing really well, and it's good for her to break her metro.
She's, I was just looking then, it's her 7th win from 17 starts, and she's just now won just under 50,000 in stakes. She's quite a, credentialed young mare. How far could a mare like this go?
Yeah, I think she can win a few more down here. She's pretty good following the speed and sprinting home too. She gets a bit lazy in front, so you know, when she gets in a bit better class, like she raced in a lot of the good races last year, I think the Crown and the size stakes and that, so she can keep up with them. Whether she's good enough to beat them, that's another thing.
I noticed you down the back, you were just asking her a couple of times, and she seemed a little bit reluctant, but at the top of the lane when you asked her, she really just knuckled down to the job, didn't she?
Yeah, that's what she's like. When she won in Bendigo last time, she was in the breeze and travelled really well and finished off with, you know, a couple chasing her, whereas tonight, when she was in front, she just got a bit, you know, not lost, but she just gets a bit relaxed.
A little bit of a game of tactics, I think, on the home turn then. Chris knew he had you on your back and he was trying to probably out-sprint you up the straight.
Yeah, 100%. He knew where his danger was, and my little filly just was a little bit too quick for him in the run home.
Possibly a little bit underrated too in the race. I mean, Chris was very, very short in the odds and tricky draw. I didn't expect him to go forward, but you made the New South Wales Oaks final. That horse, I think, missed out, and then you've gone on and won the Tassie Oaks since.
Probably just the barrier draws, you know, made the punters think that Chrissy's horse was going to be a better chance, and they weren't far wrong.
No, but yeah, you winners and grinners too, mate.
Yeah, 100%. I like being interviewed here. It's good fun.
Thank you. You're the first person that's enjoyed one of my interviews. Victorian Oaks heats next week. She'll obviously be primed for that.
Yeah, that's what tonight was for. She hadn't had a lot of work since Tassie, where she got the job done. And yeah, Oaks heats next week here, and then size after that.